what would you say the, two or three key call outs that companies need to be aware of from a risk profile with the use of non-employees or contingent workers?
Yeah, that's a really great question. The biggest risk, you can look at the risks in different ways, right? The biggest risk that I see and hear leaders talk about often is the IP risk.
Right.
So they're building capability in a workforce that they don't really control, if you know what I mean. And that's not, maybe not a great word, but the IP risk is high. The deemed employment risk on the flip side of that is high, particularly with the legislation that's come in, so I think the risk around deemed employment is high. And then the other risk is that you have too much of your cost base in part of the workforce that can just kind of walk away with very little notice. There is some the benefits to having a more permanent workforce, are kind of then at the flip side of that, if that makes sense.
It does.